Male trafficking is a taboo topic. Boys and men being sold for sex in America, 95% of the buyers being a white middle-class man. That's a very taboo topic.
Boys, just like girls, are being sold for sex, and no one is talking about it.
There are statistics that vary from 3% of sex trafficking cases are boys up to 47%, and that's a wide spread. But whether it's 3 or 47, we know it does happen.
Yes.
And that we are creating a space for them to come for healing.
So the Anchor House is the safe home for boys ages 12 to 18. Our program is really unique. We are doing something called restorative care, a holistic approach to addressing the trauma that a boy leaves with once he's trafficked. Often we think that if someone is quote-unquote rescued out of sex trafficking, that they should be really happy to be out of the life or away from their exploiter. But what we don't understand is that's really where the real work begins, and that often their trafficking situation follows them, not physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
This is a boy, not a man. This is a child who's been harmed, who needs care. And so part of it is, as a culture, I think we've been conditioned to believe that boys aren't vulnerable or needy or at risk for sexual harm as much as girls are. And in reality, they are. They're children, and children need care.
So we heard the voice of the Lord clearly say, I want you to build the Anchor House. I want you to build it for generations to come. You know, there needs to be a place that is specifically designed for boys. Our goal is to open in late spring. We have some sustainable funding left to do as this is being built debt-free.
So sex trafficking includes commercial sex act or a perpetrator gaining anything of monetary value in exchange for the sex act. So we have children, again, who are being sold for sex for the exchange of money or good. I can't say that enough.
So thank you. We want to open up this space for about 10 minutes of questions and answers if you would have any.
I'm with you. How do you get a hold of these children? Are they going through the court system, found on the streets, that will come to Anchor House?
Here we are, we're gonna have some boys that we don't know where to come from. We don't know what the background is. We don't know what kind of protection and security y'all gonna have there. And my grandchildren are gonna come to play in the backyard, and right across the fence over there you put up, right behind the fence is God knows what.
When we selected the Anchor House property, I didn't expect there to be any pushback. I guess it's naive, right, to think that everyone would love to have a safe home for boys who've been sexually trafficked in the vicinity of their home. Part of the vision for opening the Anchor House in this type of area is so the boys can find freedom in being out here in nature and beauty and kind of a safe haven away from where they were exploited. I know firsthand a little bit what it's like to experience not having a safe space to go home to being exploited, and not having stable figures to walk you through a healthy process of getting better. I kind of have this wish in my heart for others who hear about the Anchor House to not just see it as this nonprofit or an institution, or that's just a good thing Chrissy and I are doing for those boys. But to think about the context of what it means to invite boys who've experienced a life of horror into a life of family.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.